Hey everybody, Barry Barrett. Wanted to talk to you about the 5 objections. The first objection is no need. So no need is pretty simple. It's usually not a high price point. So we need to discern whether someone needs it or not. And as soon as we find out if they don't need it, we just move on. Because I see a lot of salespeople waste their time with people who don't need their product. And so they don't move on, and so they waste a lot of time. The second is no want. This is the basics plus the desire. So when you have this happen, you have the basics plus the desire. For instance, I fly on airplanes. I need to fly on an airplane, but I want to fly on a private jet. It costs a whole lot more money to fly on a private jet, so that person's going to make more and I'm going to spend more. The third is no time. This is usually a smoke screen, but we need to understand the difference between time and timing. So if they truly don't have time, it's usually why they're reaching out to you, because a lot of products and service will free up their time if they'll just invest. But if it's timing, we need to ask a lot of questions around that to figure out when the best time to come back and talk to them is. The fourth is no trust. There are 3 sides to no trust. One is they don't trust you. So if they don't trust you and you've created something that have them not trust you, it's going to be very hard to get them to trust you. But when you first start engaging with somebody, the trust is low. So as we move through the process and we start cultivating the relationship, the trust grows, they'll trust you. But the product or services they also need to trust. That's the second side. So they need to be able to trust that your product and service will work for them. And then the third trust is the trust themselves. A lot of people don't trust themselves. And so they know you are good, they know your product or service is good, but they do not trust themselves if they do invest in the product or service, that they will actually take action and use it. The fifth is no money. There's a difference between condition and objection. A condition is something that exists that you can't overcome. So for instance, if somebody is broke and they truly don't have the money, there's nothing that you can do to overcome that. So the easiest objection to overcome is no money. Because if they need it, want it, have the time, and they trust you themselves and the product or service, they will come up with the money. In America, money is everywhere. But the problem I see is salespeople will create an objection, which the hardest objection to overcome is the one you create, by saying things like, I know it's expensive, but. As soon as you say it's expensive, you have created an objection. So we need to use verbiage that doesn't do that. So money is the easiest objection, and we can overcome it. Thank you.